Guys, so as most of you know, I was in Costa Rica and just returned last week. Had an amazing time. If you like outdoor activities, it's the place to go. It's such an amazing place. I would go back in a heartbeat. So if anybody wants to go and needs a travel partner, I am your man for sure for going to Costa Rica. But if I was still in Costa Rica, I wouldn't get to see snow mid-November. Yay! Anyways, I had a video set up on vitamin D. Had some pictures I was going to show you. However, my phone took a bit of a plunge in the pool on the last day, pretty much the last hour of the last day. So I'll have to get some photos from friends and I'll tack them on there. But for now, enjoy this video on vitamin D, the possibly, I think now, the most important vitamin anybody should be taking. And I'm going to present my proof on that. And yeah, so you guys enjoy that. Part one of, say, 3? Yeah, I'm gonna go get snow tires now. So yeah, that's awesome. Take care. A few years ago, I wrote a 2-part article called Essential Supplements. As it turns out, there should have been a 3rd part to the article, as it appears I missed one. And embarrassingly, to be honest, I may have missed the most important one, the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. The first thing you need to understand is that vitamin D is less of a vitamin and more of a hormone, an extremely important hormone. While most people just view it as prevention of rickets, Dr. Michael Holick, one of the world's leading researchers on the subject, says rickets is just the tip of the iceberg. Low vitamin D has been related to the following: osteomalacia, which basically is the adult form of rickets; osteoporosis, women who took vitamin D lost less bone as they got older. Unfortunately, once you have osteoporosis, vitamin D won't build the bone back. Osteoarthritis, bone health goes hand in hand with vitamin D, as you can see here. Cystic fibrosis, multiple sclerosis, high blood pressure, systemic sclerosis, aka CREST syndrome, types 1 and type 2 diabetes, that one was quite surprising to me, polycystic ovarian syndrome. The majority of women with PCOS are D deficient. If you're vitamin D deficient, you have an increased risk of heart disease. If you have heart disease and low vitamin D, you have an almost 100% chance of having a heart attack. That's huge. Depression. This one is personal to me. When I was younger, every winter around February, I just wanted to kill myself, and eventually became a literal thought. I was smiling on the outside, but felt horrible on the inside. Once I started supplementing with vitamin D, I was able to tolerate the winter months. I still love my summer, and last winter was, oh my god, that was horrible. No more polar vortexes, please. Since supplementing, I rarely ever get sick. I don't think I've been sick in like 5 years. It's been forever. I've had clients experience the same thing. One of my clients, I told her to start supplementing with vitamin D, and she's told me she hasn't been sick in close to 3 years. When I see tragedies like Robin Williams, I always wonder if it was a factor. I know there was other things involved, obviously. But when you consider last month, research out of Michigan State University found that low levels of vitamin D in the blood appear to be associated with suicide attempts. So, something to think about in terms of mental health and depression. Cancer, it's an interesting observation that people who live south of 32 degrees latitude, which is approximately Atlanta, Georgia, have lower cancer rates than those who live north. Also, the rate of survival is greater south of Atlanta than it is north. There are many other conditions I could have added to this list, but I think you get the idea. And yet, according to Scientific American magazine, nearly 3/4 of people in North America are vitamin D deficient. It's even scarier if you have that dark chocolate skin like myself. Just 3% of blacks sampled in 2004 had sufficient vitamin D levels. So, you might be asking how much vitamin D or how should I get it? Well, stay tuned for that. For the exciting conclusion, it might be the most important video / newsletter I'll ever write, and it might be the most important one for you to see. I'll discuss strategies on getting optimum vitamin D levels. So until then, take care, and I will talk to you soon. IBD.